The Science of Getting Rich. The Science of Getting Rich is a classic self-help book by Wallace D. Wattles has everything that it takes to attract abundance in your lives. Fill there a block in your path. You don't get your dues. You are suffering when it come to money game. Listen this book and those blocks are bound to disappear. The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles was first published in 1910 and it was a source of inspiration of several important works such as the book The Secret by Rhonda Barney, which turned the law of attraction popular. Introduction. The author was born in America and his early days had to go through period of significant stress, poverty and failure. He finally decided to change his life. In his words, if you don't not become wealthy, prosperous and healthy, then understand that you have unknowingly chosen to become poor, unsuccessful and sick. According to the author, this book has been written to make every human or man rich. Throughout of all chapters, an author convey the teaching that could change your life forever in a simple and straightforward language. Chapter 1. The Right to be Rich. With the money, it's easier and easier to live in to get a man's whole and prosperous life. Constant development is the only objective of our lives, and man's mental, physical, and spiritual development is possible with money. Therefore, knowing the science of becoming rich is today's earth age is essential. There is no greater sin in this world to satisfy for less. Why be met with less when you can achieve great success? The desire to become rich is essential for developing body, mind, and soul. The three parts of our lives, along with bread, clothes, and houses, freedom from hard work, good literature, and entertainment tools for mind, and love for the soul, are essential for the body. And in poverty, there can't to be a satisfaction of these three: body, mind, and soul. Therefore, to be rich is our first duty. First, you should aspire to become rich and study collaborative science carefully to it fulfill. Chapter 2. There is a science of getting rich. The author says richness also has a rule, like mathematics and physics. Anyone can become rich by learning and following them. Continuous efforts with a fixed working system leads to wealth. People who inadvertently follow this practice become rich. Will the rest of remain poor even after working hard? Becoming rich is not the result of particular environment or profession. Even wealth is not a concern with intelligence, specific abilities or talent. Often very talented people in the world work with low talent. Amir is also not the result of collecting money from misers. It is essential to strive for a defined methodology to become rich continuously. Looking at the number of rich and low number of poor in the world, the question can be asked whatever the path to becoming rich is complicated. Not because nature has already given us all the necessary qualities to become rich. The only intelligent, talented, foolish, healthy, and unhealthy, strong, and weak people have become rich. If a man from your city can become rich, you can also become rich. You can perform your best only if you put your hand in the work you are interested in. If your neighbor is more successful than you in the same business, it means there is a difference in the functioning of both of you. If you want to be rich, you must adopt your neighbor's functioning. Chapter 3 is opportunity monopolize. No individual has a monopoly on money. Nature allows everyone to take advantage of the opportunity. Whatever Raja or Ranka, rich or poor, servant or professor, nature gives everyone equal opportunity to move forward. Servants are not improvised by their bosses, pressing them or crushing them through big businesses. Still, those people functioning, thinking, and attitudes oppose the science of richness. Chapter 4. The first principle in the science of getting rich. Our brain is the center of thoughts. Where thoughts are born, everything we make is first created in the brain. It is not possible to create any kind without thinking. Till now, all our efforts have been done by manual labor. Any construction, conversion, or transformation is being done only Thoughts have had to think about creation for amorphous elements. You are still dependent on the means of nature to fulfill our thoughts. Only think or see what you want to get. Do not think about what you don't want wish to. To think about new construction without manual labor, it is necessary to believe the following fundamental facts. 1. Everything is a form from the element of thought. This is a primary substance present everywhere in different shapes and forms, in a visible and invisible forms. 2. Objects are manufactured according to the idea born inside this element. 3. The human mind has ability to get desired result through these thoughts. By doing your favorite task, you are start thinking about what you like to believe. This is the first rule of wealth. You can think of everything you want to believe. This is the greatest gift of God to man. But thinking about the invisible future is more complex than the visible present, because it is a straightforward to agree with happers, while thinking about the hidden planning it is difficult. That's why most people run away from it. Expecting what is visible before us is easy, so whatever we see become our thinking. On the contrary, it is complex and honest work to prepare your thinking and make it come true. Only think or see what you want to get. Do not think about what you don't want. Wish to avoid attending a religious gathering where it is mainly thought that wealth is the root of all evils and disasters. Stay away from books, magazines, and magazines that move in the opposite direction of the goal. Have complete faith in above three facts. Follow them without argument and debate, and include them in your habit. Chapter 5, Increasing Life. Extension. In a symptom of life, each living substance seeks a continuous expansion for itself. The growth will always continue and should remain for the development of life. Our brain also like to increase. Each thought gives rise to new idea. It is our bright right to wish for more than nature. God wants you to be a rich too. He aims to showcase the best through you. You can also help God. This is a great work. Nature desires that you also get everything you want to achieve. Naturally, everything belongs to you. First, accept the truth. Your objective should not be motivated by selfishness, but Bhujan Hitaya Shukaya should be inspired by happiness. Your goal should be a sustained life physically, mentally, and spiritually. This is the right way to live. Naturally, you all specialize in this art, living, lacking, abusive, and insignificant life, like living like an animal. Remember, both exclusive selfishness is dedication are the major roadblocks to success. God wants your sacrifice. Do not trust such a orthodox things. God wants you do your best, through which you can also genuinely help other people. You have to be reached to the perform at your best. Stay away from snowing, jealousy, and competition. Do not agree exclusively. Do not cheat anyone for personal interest. Only work for someone or work for someone with less value than qualification. Do not look at someone else's property with contempt. Stay away from helpless trends as possible. God has given more merit to a particular person. It is not. We all have the same abilities. It is would help you become a producer, not a competitor. Then you will get everything you want to achieve, and in this order, you will be paid dividends to all people associated with you. All the powers are ready to create the wealth required from your richness, but the question is, are you ready? A customer can't be given an atom or more value than the price shown by him, but they can be given a more functional and higher quality item for him. Helping people become much easier for you when you focus your attention on construction, living, competition. Then you stop fighting another and start coping with yourself. This is method is more simple. Anything can be attained through solid willpower, provide that the benefit of other people is also hidden behind your wish. There is no need to panic, shy, or hesitate to wish from for him more. According to Isha Christ, ask will be given to you, knowing gate will be open for you, seek path will be shown to you. Whatever you need or abundance in life, the essential element is doing the work of sending. It is us, and we always do it. Most people are victims of misconceptions. Hopes, aspirations, and expectations are God's blessing. They are infinite like God, so only God can fulfill it. Then how hesitant to accept more? Most people are victims of misconceptions. Anika believes that God can be pleased by living a life of poverty, sacrifice, and compromise. The consider poverty as a game of destiny created by God. Chapter 7, Gratitude. Controlling and balancing the brain for a set goal can be made simple and possible through your grateful approach. First, you must believe that all types of activities start with intelligent elements. The second element is the only source of fulfillment of your everyday desires. And third, the only way to reconcile with it is gratitude. Poor people mean a lack of gratitude. They do not say that God has done a great injustice to them by writing poverty in their faith. By saying this, they constantly interrupt the particular program God has prepared for them. All the things that are reaching you today are traveling toward you through a predetermined path. Your gratitude increases the peace of this journey and opens up more avenues for you at access the important things to you. Appreciation also protects your brain from harmful and faithful thoughts. The lack of consistency is a gratitude leads to a feeling of mistrust. The moment distracts arise in mind, it start to collapse. When you bring to a focus your attention on poverty or helplessness, your brain start preparing and transmitting the feeling related to them. As a result, you will start attracting people who match your feeling. A grateful mind always gives rise to positive thoughts. It is a program for a profitable result, so it is always get beneficial effects. To fulfill your purpose, you have to be grateful for everything good and bad. Reframe your wasting your mind, time, and win by discussing unnecessary or damaging topics. A unique plan of God's has been working for a long time to reach us wherever we are today. Instead of refuting this plan, we should assume that God has a right, His place, and He wants to our good. Chapter 8, Thinking in a Certain Way. To get what you want first, you have to program your brain for it. To get what you want first, you have to program your brain for it. Only then will your brain be able to transmit the related ways. Many people are not able to do this because they are already expect results. They are always in a dilemma about their wishes. In such a situation, they fail to convey their point of view to be a thought element. When you start working on your thoughts without distrust and doubt, you have already ensured your failure. Always think big. You start experiencing your future like the present. Keep an eye on your goal and continuously nurture your thoughts in leisure moment. In such a situation, your brain start vibrating particular types of waves, starting emitting in it. Like Alauddin, everything is your hands. You have to protect yourself from becoming a Sheikh Chilli. Realizing your dream should be a first objective and believing you can make it come true. Chapter 9, How to Use the Will. Willpower can help you a lot of become rich. Use your will for yourself, not for the other, even if it is suitable for him. Use your choice to think in a sure direction and get the desired fruit. Try to avoid spreading your thought in the 10 tips at a time. The deeper your faith and purpose, the faster you will achieve success. If you want to be rich, it is okay to study poverty. We can't make dreams come true by doing something in opposite direction. By studying this is we try to find healing by looking at sin. We try to learn virtue. Refrain from wasting your time in vain in the affairs of organization about charity, our religion, and the destruction of poverty. Only by trying to become rich can you fight poverty. Low income people and need inspiration, kindness, mercy, or begging. But the poor need is inspiration. If you want to help the poor, you first become rich, then enable the poor to become rich. Chapter 10, Further Use of the Will. It is useless to accept the dream to come true when opposing it is on working in the opposite direction. It is useless to expect the dream come true when opposing it or working in the opposite direction. Do not overthink about the troubles and struggles of a study. Refrain from repeatedly discussing the weak economic condition or difficulties of your ancestors. By doing this, your brain will start to suffer from inferior feelings. As a result, it slows down the speed of your positive thoughts. Take a time to learn good things. Stay away from people giving disappointing information or magazines. God helps has put the seed of success in your mind. Nourish it is day and night with positive thoughts. Protect it from negative and creative an environment for it is can grow in a right direction to reach the peak of success. It is greatest goal of human life. It is against the laws of nature to try become rich through the path of competition. But they when something is done with creative ideas, everything changes. You have to stick your dream. Chapter 11, Acting in a Certain Way. Thought is a driving force that produce creative energy and produce desired result for us. Thinking about your dream can only encourage you, but will not work. If the necessary efforts are not made to realize it, your plan can die. So far, humans have ate the progress so much that they can build things only by thinking. Therefore, ideas also require our efforts to achieve the desire. Work on your vision correctly. Only the when will you be able to make your dream come true. On realizing that spira things reach you by walking alone, but the ability to accept them will only come after working with you. These items will pass through your eyes and you can see them just by rubbing your hands. It will help you try it immediately. Do not postpone your efforts because you are not in right business or environment. Do your best to focus on the present. Do not waste your time by being angry about the past. Reframe for wasting your time in vain by overthinking about the coming tomorrow. Do not expect that everything will be a elusive or mysterious. Take your time and environment to change. Chapter 12, Efficient Action. You will progress only when you wish more than present and try more get it because your desire for more may prove fitly due to lack of efforts. The word is progressing today. Powers due become to efforts active in achieving success. You may not get result according to your efforts, but knowing this, consider the small steps. Both small and big actions are essential. What is important to not how much work you have done, but how much work you have done efficiently. Nothing can be achieved other than failure if only a few things are done efficiently. On a contrary, the job done efficiently gives you success, so you can achieve the desired success by working efficiently throughout life. Most people need to establish the right century, but mental and physical powers. They think something and do nothing else. Right, wrong, whatever you believe and do, there is a loss of every stubble control. So why not try and use the energy in the right direction? As a result, 100% success will be in your first. Once you have a success, you open many other doors of success. Chapter 13, Getting into the right business. To handle any task successfully, your dedication as well as skill is doing that work requires special attention. It is often only possible to complete your job with Dex set ready. Your skill allows you to finish related work successfully, but don't need to also become rich through it. The world is filled with thousands of people who are fully adept in their work but are not rich. It is okay to be efficient in doing something, but using your skill in the right direction is essential. Your brain is the best tool given to you by God. With proper use, you can quickly become rich in a business or business you like to do. Your success is the industry is almost sure, in whose development you put your body, mind, and all abilities. You can succeed in any business but are not necessarily an expert. Even if you are entirely new to it, then it can be made successful by learning it. But it is easier to succeed in a business of your interest. Doing favorite things is another name for life. Desire are a sign of power. Complete each over your tasks with perfection. Both unnecessary daily and speediness are fatal for you. Chapter 14, The Impression of Increase. Nature also like abundance. The message of God is also about quantity. Every living thing on this earth has same desire. Abundance interpretation means that according to Jesus Christ, more will be given to those who need more, but will be withdrawn from the satisfied. Wishing wealth is not a crime or sin, it is just a means of creating abundance. Wishing for abundance is the voice of our soul. Wishing our abundance is the voice our soul. Motivate the person you come in contact with the move quickly toward abundance. Feel that you are moving fast towards success. At the same time, you are also helping the thousands of people achieve success. Make yourself so much more positive that everyone who comes in contact with you feels sensational and positive for themselves. Please provide then with a more valuable service than the price charged to them. Remember to use other people your selfishness. Do not deceive people nor try to fool them. Do not try to make other dance of your finger or nonsense someone else likeness. Become the creator of your destiny yourself. Stay away from competition hesitates or competition. Remember Johnson's golden rule: treat others as you want to them to. Chapter 15: The Advancing Man. Your boss will be happy with your work and help you succeed. Remember the principle of richness in your job. Remember that an employee who works with hard work and honesty is the most incredible wealth of his boss. That is why he has work where his boss wants rather than where he wants. Keep your success in mind. Strengthen your decision and keep constant efforts in a specific direction. Start encouraging all the people who come in contact with the succeed. No industrial, political or economic situation can stop you from moving forward. Your success is finding way to happen independently. You must give it a direction. Take the opportunity on the way while moving in a direction of Emiri. Opportunities are related to each other because the connections are invisible. It is hard to guess which occasion will be your first success. When you are determined to get it, then the responsibility of God to make your success rich is you is the universe. You can continue your efforts. Chapter 16: Some cautions and concluding observation. Whatever you belong to, any country, caste, place, or society, you can become rich anytime by moving ahead on the path set for rich. Your becoming rich will not only be a matter of respect for your nation, caste, society, and place, but also open new paths of success for others. Refrain for wasting time in a vain by thinking more than necessary about possible future climate. It is focused on your attention on the work to be done daily. When you become adept at successfully handling day-to-day work, for the chances of future misfortunes will automatically disappear. Whatever is happening right or inappropriate, develop the attitude of seeing it is a collaborative work in a creation system of universe and never be disappointed. Be patient. It is not a getting what you want by working in the short order. You desire success will be informed of your after some time. Remember that great opportunities are identified with the mind, not and the eyes. Remember, the great opportunities are identified with the mind, not the eyes. Abraham conclude the book with the words of Lynn calling with people seek safety will winning opportunities. Conclusion. Okay, but how can I apply this is in life? The imbalance wellness debates the science of getting rich. Remember. 1. Use positive thinking. It is the only force that can produce tangible riches. 2. Be grateful. The law of gratitude is a natural principle of action and reaction. 3. God wants to be a rich. 4. Get rid of the thought of competition. 5. Do business without dissing or taking advantage. 6. No one has anything you can't have without having to take care of it. 7. Be a creator, not a competitor. 8. You have everything you want suitable for the people around you. 9. We should adopt the path of creativity by leading the way of competition. We must build a person dream in your mind and continuously nurture it through positive thoughts, will increasing the depth of your purpose and will. Please avoid negative thoughts will until you get the desired success, as it can kill your dream by decreasing your faith. 10. We must try to get what you want while staying in the present environment. Soon everything start changing automatically according to your thinking.